This is Paul Catalina's Top 5 at 5:55.
All right, top 5 things that make Micah Parsons the perfect Dallas Cowboys draft pick. Of course, we're brought to you by Slapsticks Comedy. We are doing an event tomorrow night, 9 o'clock at Rogue Media Network, 715 Washington. Tickets are getting close to getting sold out for that improv show tomorrow night. I'll be in that show, so come and watch me make a fool of myself on stage. It's a good time. We're going to have a blast. Tickets are $20, and you can get them. Just go to Slapsticks Comedy's Facebook page, and you can order your tickets there. All right, top 5 things that make Micah Parsons the perfect Cowboy. Number 5, that he may have been a top 5 pick had he played. So this is what they can convince themselves, Smokey. Had he played, he's a top 5 pick.
All right.
Yeah. The fact that he did not play for a year before he was drafted. Now, it wasn't because he was injured, it's because he opted out, but the Cowboys have drafted guys with torn ACLs before. So this is kind of a double whammy for them.
Yeah, I mean, he might have, like you said, been a top 5 pick, so maybe they just drafted a top 5 pick last night. Time will tell, of course, but I think you got to feel, hey, food's finally arrived.
Yeah.
Thank you, Marcos. Go ahead, Craig.
Yes. But, yeah, I mean, we'll see, obviously, over time. But there is a reason to believe that, yeah, maybe they got a guy who should have gone even higher and maybe a bit of a sleeping giant, so to speak.
Yeah. All right. The hype train that surrounded him, and we'll get to this one when Armstrong gets back to the desk. He's got more important things to do. We've got to feed Armstrong, or he gets...
Armstrong, can you get back before you start eating the slices of pizza?
Yeah,
Take your time, Armstrong.
Yeah.
Did you need Parmesan?
Did you give him the $10 I gave you for the tip?
Okay.
Go ahead. Did he switch it? Yeah, here we go.
And so the hype. Look, he won an award, and Jerry likes hype, right?
Yeah, I got to go help out on the tip here. Go ahead.
Oh, my gosh.
Yep.
What? Sorry.
Dear God. This is great television here.
Oh, it's even better radio.
Yeah,
fantastic.
Even better, yeah. Oh my gosh. All right. The hype surrounding Micah Parsons. He was an award winner, and he's a hyped name, and he's a name, and Jerry likes names. So again, perfect Dallas Cowboy. Number 2, and Armstrong, I don't know if you can pull up a picture of this real quick. The suit he wore last night. Did you see that suit last night?
Yeah, he was dressed very sharp.
That was a Dallas Cowboys suit right there.
Lots of no socks and lots of ankles / half of shins showing in those suit pants. I'm not a fashionista, obviously, but I don't. That wouldn't be comfortable to me. The almost capri pant suit pants that these guys were wearing last night, but that's what's in style, I suppose.
Yeah, I'll never understand that. I'll never understand male capri pants. It's something that will just be beyond me for the rest of my life. Something I'm not supposed to understand, I guess. I don't know. And number 1, the ego. And I say this in a good way and a bad way. Look, I think Jalen Smith's ego and hype has kind of gotten out of control. But look, if Micah Parsons can back this up, he's clearly a very confident guy. And Jerry likes guys with ego because Jerry has an ego. Jerry likes people who get on his level.
Yeah.
And I think Micah Parsons has that kind of swagger about him. And they need that. And like Mickey said earlier, who's the bad mother shut your mouth in that defense? Nobody. Nobody really. I mean, DeMarcus Lawrence and who?
Nobody. We talked about this earlier. Yeah, there's not anybody. A bunch of dudes who act like alpha dogs, but not a single one that really is for the most part. DeMarcus Lawrence, like you said, is the only one really, but Leighton Vander Esch does nothing to frighten me. Jalen Smith does nothing to frighten me. Secondary, haha. I mean, it's a defense that needs a lot of improvement, which we'll see starting tonight, and we saw starting last night, and we'll see, I'm sure, more of tonight. Yeah. So there's going to be there's one starter on defense already. I would not be surprised if the second round pick starts pretty quickly on defense. If they're on defense, if they're not,
what would you guys say if they get the kid from TCU? I think
it'd be a great pick. I mean, it'd be a great pick, but I wouldn't allow them to. If I'm somebody ahead of them, I'd imagine one of the 9 teams has a need for safety, or somebody behind them would be enticed enough to jump up and grab him. So, yeah, they might have to wheel to jump up a couple picks, maybe use that third rounder they got last night. Potentially he just falls in their lap, kind of like Detroit last night with Sewell. But, no, I think that would be the exact recipe. What you're looking for tonight is a safety like Woodard.
All right, Paul, again, how many have now watched your top 5 women's basketball coaching candidates? Is it 50,000?
I don't know. I haven't gotten an update in the last couple days. I didn't want my ego to get too big.
29,000.
29,000.
It went down. Some people wanted to say
They unwatched it?
They unwatched it. Yeah, they unwatched it. Okay. It's been a hell of a week, huh? Been a hell of a week.